Well, good morning, guys. I'm welcome back to Westcliff Koi Pond. On this, I should have said, a very steamy Westcliff Koi Pond. What is it? It's just turned 10 o'clock and we're at 25 degrees already. It's almost 22 degrees in the pond. And the boys and girls seem to be enjoying it. All seem happy enough. But had a bit of a disaster. Monday night, or late Monday afternoon, Doreen was out feeding the fish as she does with some crab sticks or ocean sticks or whatever they call them nowadays. Now they've taken all the fish content out of it. I think it's just something that smells of fish. But these boys and girls love them. So she was down feeding the fish and stroking them as she normally does. Got up Tuesday morning. I come out and fed them just for their normal, their extras, because they get fed off the auto feeder, and I just threw some extras in for them to graze on. And I don't think it was very much later on in the day. I said to Doreen, I'm going to have a lay down. With the heat, I think it just sucks the bloody energy out of me. So I went and had a lay down for an hour or so. I come back out and Doreen said, Gary's gone out of the pond. I went, what do you mean he's gone? What, has he died? She said, no, he's gone. So I come out and I've searched this pond. I've put a net in and gone underneath the waterfall, gone everywhere, all around the back of the pots. And sure enough, he's gone. Now then, it was the largest fish in the pond. Apart from Thomas there, the Hayatsuri. This was a Akamatsuba. It was 55 cm. So a big fish gone overnight. How on earth? There was no signs. I thought, first of all, he's jumped out. And I've searched everywhere. Searched all around the back, all around the bushes, under the sofas here. There's no signs of anything. Then we're going on to animals. What animal could have taken it? I mean, look at the size of that. I mean, that 55 cm is a bit of a lump. So the Akamatsuba was the same length as that, but slimmer. Net is on. This net here, this net is always on. We never ever go to bed without pulling this net across. As I've called it, my heron gate. Because, I know, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, we lost 2 fish to the heron. I actually caught him standing on the side of the pond. So I know it was a heron. It's the sort of thing you'd rather know where it has gone, even if I've come out and found it dead, laying around the pond somewhere. It seems as though it was targeted. It's like stolen. How could it be stolen? We're fenced all round. Unless someone jumped over a fence. But then they've got to stand out here with nets. They would have made a noise. We would have heard something. And it's not the sort of fish you could just put a net under it and he swims into it. He's a bit lively. Or he was a bit lively. So, what animal could have taken it? Now, the only thing I'll say is, on the Monday night, late Monday afternoon, we went inside because it was so hot out here. The temperature was building as the afternoon was coming on. So we went inside, and this net was left like this. So it pulled across the front, but left, this section here was just left open. Now, okay, yeah, a heron could have come in, but would a heron have come in to an enclosed space like this? You've got no way out. Both sides are covered. You can't get out the back, and you can't get out the top. Now, would a heron have come into here knowing that if I'd walked out that back door, he had no escape? He would have had to fly inside, and there was no escape. He would not have got out. Would a heron have done that? There is no signs at all of anything, no disturbance. So when I did come out on the Monday night and I pulled the net across before we went into bed, that was it. So when I got up Tuesday morning, the net was still in place, so it wasn't as if someone had been in, took the net off, stole the fish. They wouldn't have then pulled the net back across, would they? So as I didn't notice. Badgers. We've looked at badgers. Now, a badger don't eat fish, or it won't predate. They say a badger won't predate on a fish. If it finds a fish laying there dead, it will eat it or have a go at it. The same as a fox. A fox is not a predator to fish, but he will eat a fish if he finds it laying on the ground. Now, the only other option is, obviously, if it had jumped out, there was a scaled fish as well, so if it had jumped out, you would think there'd be some marks somewhere, some scales laying about. And if a fox had come round, I think the fox would have had a little munch on it somewhere, and it would have left something there. But it's nothing. There's no signs of anything getting in here. Absolutely baffled. And it is the not knowing where it has gone. I say it was one of the first fish we put in here. They say all these fish were put in together really, just after lockdown. And I don't know, we're just left scratching our heads, wondering what on earth has happened. I'm sure somebody out there is going to come back with a few comments, and I would look forward to them, because the old comments are a bit sparse at the moment. I'll just, every time you look, I keep looking into the water, I'm going to see him in a minute. He's going to swim by, but unfortunately not. So to say devastation is a bit of an understatement really. So again, we were out here this morning, we're doing a head count this morning, sorting them out. Who's here, who's not here. You think if it was an animal, like an otter, they say, I mean, I've heard of otters about, but not in a local area. But if it was something like an otter, once he knows where there's free food, really, isn't it? Once they know where there's free food or easy food, they'll just keep returning. So, we'll just left here scratching our heads, wondering what on earth has happened. So anyway, getting off of that one. Right, Sunday. We're doing a return visit to South East Koi Ponds. That's in Kent. I think we're doing 6 visits over at South East. I suppose really I'd like to sort of link all the videos together But I haven't really got the facilities really. I normally just record off of this camera and upload it straight away. So I think to link them all together, it'd be over 2 hours, I think. So I think what I'm going to do, I'll do 6 videos separate and just load them up one by one. So all being well, the next you hear from me will be southeast visits, and there should be 6 videos on. So anyway guys, enjoy today. It's I think they're forecasting 33 here today. It's a little bit warm for me, to be quite honest. I think it's a little bit too warm for everyone, isn't it? Unless you're on holiday, of course. Sitting down by the sea, on the seafront, twiddling your toes in the sand, with a nice cold wine or beer in your hand. So anyway guys, I'm going to leave this one here. All stand there scratching your heads and tell me what's going on and where my fish has gone. I appreciate that.